I can RDL over twice my body weight, no belt, no straps. And let me tell you, way too many RDLs you see in the gym are either squat hinge hybrids or done with so much anterior pelvic tilt that the glutes stay shortened. Both share the same problem, treating the spine like it's made of glass. Either the torso stays too upright or the hips get shoved so far back without letting the chest travel downward, causing the toes to pop off the ground. And the glutes? They're basically calling in sick at this point. Here's what's really happening. Glutes do their best work when the hips are flexed under load, stretched first, then forced to contract hard on the way up. Hamstrings, on the other hand, are greedy. They cross both the hip and the knee, so when the knees stay locked, they tighten up and happily take over most of the work. If you want the glutes to actually earn their paycheck, you give the knees a soft bend, just enough to cock block the hamstrings a little and force the glutes to do more of the lifting. And your erectors, lower back, is the scaffolding holding the whole frame steady. Lose your brace and the tension shifts from muscle to ligaments and discs. That unconscious and sometimes conscious fear is exactly what makes so many lifters play it safe with suboptimal RDLs. Let's break it down even more. Mistake 1. Bending the knees first so the hips follow late. Torso stays too upright and suddenly you're doing a squat hinge hybrid, not a true RDL. Mistake 2. Shoving the hips too far back without letting the chest travel downward and overarching the lower back to stay tight. This dumps you into heavy anterior pelvic tilt, keeps the glutes short, and stops the hips from reaching full flexion so the glutes never get fully lengthened. Neither of these is automatically dangerous. The knee-first version can be a safe starting point for someone learning to hinge or dealing with back pain, but excessive overarching isn't ideal. It can load the lumbar spine more than necessary when you go heavy. Notice the common thread. Both patterns avoid a full hip flexion under a braced torso as a way to protect the back. And it makes sense if you don't know how to brace. A deep hinge feels unstable. Your brain chooses safety, even if it means leaving glute gains on the table. The solution isn't to stop protecting your back, it's to learn to brace better. A good brace turns your torso into a lifting belt. Now you can hinge deeper safely, ask more of the erectors, and build a spine that's strong under load, not just safe on paper. And to be fair, sometimes it's just mechanics. Tight hamstrings can make you stop short and shift the knees forward to find space. So it's not always about protecting the back. But if your goal is glute growth, and your lower back is no issue, this is the move. Deep hip hinge, chest downward, bar pulling straight down, a touch of knee bend, and yes, a little lumbar flexion will sneak in at very heavy weight, but that's not automatically dangerous. Controlled flexion under progressive load is how you build a bulletproof back. A back that can ask,
"Can I clean here?"